So first of all, before entering into this Java programming language, first you should understand the basic terminologies of all these things. Yes, so why computer is required, sir? Why these outside people so communicating with? Yes, so now come on, guys. Nowadays we are communicating with mobiles, laptops, all these things are not. Why? What is the use of it? So suppose let us example, you gone to bank, so you gone to withdraw some particular amount means, so definitely digital word is required or not required? So digital word is required, right? Without digital word, so nowadays everything we are all are doing pen and papers, no, right? So nowadays no one utilized pen and papers or not, guys. Yes, so anything, if you take any sector, whether if it is a bank sector, whether if it is a financial sector, whatever it may be, any sector, so everything is converted into digital world or not, guys? Yes, everything converted into digital world. Yes, so that's why first you should understand why the human beings, what are the human beings are there as a people, as a common people, as a non-technical people, as a human beings, why we need to communicate with these digital technologies. Yes, why we need to utilize this digital world. So why we have to utilize? So we are utilizing computers, we are utilizing this mobiles, we are utilizing this tablet, laptop, so monitors, all these we are utilizing means for what purpose? What exactly available within this? So why we need to communicate with this all these electronic devices? So what is the main purpose of communicating with all these things? So for we have to understand or not? Yes, we have to understand. Once we have a good knowledge about this basic concept, then we should enter into, yes, what your programming language called Java language, guys. Yes, before entered into this Java programming language, first you should understand the basic concept here. Why software fields are within the software companies, what exactly they are doing. So what is the main purpose of the software companies? How we have to get the job in the software company? What are the different programming languages or technologies, tools available in the outside market? Within that outside market, what are the computer languages are available? So what type of languages we have to learn? Why Java is that much of popular? So what is software, what is hardware, what is a programming language, what is platform, what is platform independent nature, what is platform dependent nature? So why what is file system in the computers? So as like there are multiple things here. Why programming language is required? All these things we will discuss slowly. We are entered into each and everything, guys. Yes, once we have a good knowledge about the basic understanding, yes, so if we have a more knowledge, then we have a discuss about all internal points, guys. Yes, first in the starting classes itself I told subject is most important, guys. Yes, so I will provide lot of subject, there is no doubt, either practical wise or theoretical wise or internal memory diagrams also, each and everything I will explain, there is no doubt. You be careful, guys. Now come on, yeah. First of all, first we are entered into the starting thing, all these things. Now I am communicating with you means how I am communicating, how we are able to communicate with each other, how we are able to communicate, guys. I am communicating with you, right? How it is possible, guys? How I am able to communicating with you? Anyone can tell? What is required, guys? What is the minimum required in order to communicate with another person? Suppose let us example, this is one person here. So this one person is available here. This person wants to communicate with another person means at least what exactly is required, guys? What exactly it is required? Suppose this is my one first person is available. Now come on, now tell me, I am communicating. You are communicating with me or not, guys? Without communicating, how we are listening to classes? We are listening classes means definitely you should communicating with me or not? How it is possible, guys? How we are communicating with each other? How it is possible? Are you able to understand my words or not?
Yes.
Yes, we are able to understand my words, right? How we are able to understand?
Communication through the
Yes,
listening.
yes. So that means you have a one language or not? Come on, guys.
Yeah.
So you know one language. You know one language. That's why we are able to understand my words or not. as a person, as a common people, so at least if you want to communicating with person to person, one person wants to communicate with another person. Suppose I want to share some particular content to my friend. I want to share means how can I share it? So suppose this is my first person, person one. This first person wants to communicate with another person. Suppose this is my another person is available here, guys. This is my second person is available. Now this first person wants to communicate with this another person. Then how it is possible? This person wants to communicate with another person means is it possible or not possible, guys? This person happily communicate with this another person. Is it possible or not possible, guys?
Possible.
Then when it is possible, guys? Yes, this first person wants to communicate with this another person means so when it is possible. Suppose let us example, come on, be careful. Suppose let us example, this first person know Telugu language, guys. This first person know Telugu language. This when comes to this second person, the second person also knows Telugu
Telugu.
language. Yes, Telugu language means definitely this first person happily communicate with this second person or not. Come on,
Yes.
yeah. Are you getting my point or not? This first
Yes,
person wants to communicate with this second person. He wants to share say, all the ideas of this first person to the second person means as both are knows the same language means this first person can happily communicate with this second person or not. Yes, there is no doubt. This first person can happily communicate with this second person because this both are knows the same common language. Now suppose let us example. Suppose let us example. So you gone to USA. So those USA persons they don't know about Telugu language.
Yes.
They can't understand Telugu language. Yes, suppose this is my third person, guys. This is my person 3. This is my third person. When comes to this third person don't know about your Telugu language. Whatever the Telugu language is there, this Telugu language, this third person not able to understand because he don't know about that language. Which language he can able to understand? He can able to understand only one language called English language, guys. English is the only language that can able to understandable by the this third person. Now come on, yeah, come on, be careful. This now this third person able to understand this English language. This first person can able to understand only Telugu language, but still this first person wants to communicate with this third person means how is it possible? Is it possible to communicate with the third person or not able to, guys?
It's not able.
Why?
He don't know Telugu language.
Yes. So he don't know about this first person say something. So that is
In
Telugu
Telugu
words. That Telugu words. But that words are not able to understandable by the this third person. Because this third person not able to understand these Telugu words. Again after that, this third person wants to say something. It is in English format. This first person not able to understand this English language. Then, if you want to establish a communication between this person to person means how it is possible, guys?
Same language.
Same language is required or not required? First, at least, first leave it, sir. Leave it. As of now, leave it. First, at least, if you want to communicate with any other person, first of all, you should know your language, right?
Yes.
Come on, guys. Yes, at least one language also you should know your native language or not. Whether if it is a common language, different language, or native language, whatever it may be, leave it for, first of all. So, if you want to, yes, if you want to communicate with some particular person. So if you want to communicate with computer electronic devices, that is latter. First, at least person to person, if you want to communicate with means, so first of all, your native language also you should know. So one person to person, if you want to communicate with one people to people, if you want to connect with means in order to say something, yeah, come on guys, without communicating with people, so are you living in this world?
No, sir.
No, right? So definitely in order to lead your life, so you should communicate with others, right? You should
Yes.
communicate with the others. You should fulfill your requirement. Then only you can happily live in this world or not.
Yes.
Yes, then only you can lead your life. So in order to lead your life, in order to fulfill your requirement, definitely communication is
Communicate.
mandatory.